All right, shalom, shalom. We come back with part 2. Esau is fucking around
He ain't gonna stop nothing.
and singing.
He ain't gonna stop
Kind
nothing.
of. Right on Ezekiel 3:17.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17.
Come on.
Verse 17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
So, Yahweh Shem Shah is talking to the men of the Lord. He said, he made us watchmen unto the house of Israel. Okay? So, that means we got actual jobs to do unto the body. Okay? We got actual jobs to do. Because a lot of people are not doing their jobs in Israel right now. Okay? They don't actually understand what they got to do. Okay? Our jobs are to be shepherds, to feed the sheep, be watchmen unto the house of Israel. Okay? And this is not just a weekend gig. Okay? This is a weekend. We gotta do this on the weekend and the weekdays. Okay? This is not just something you do just one day throughout the week and Yahweh Shem Shai is all happy.
Khan and Salakia, but just like the scripture just said in Ezekiel, if you're a watchman, that's your job. Okay? You can't just watch and say, all right, I'm gonna go on a break. You know, I'll be up in 20, you know, I'm gonna take a day break. Anything could happen.
I'm gonna take a 3-day break.
Yeah, you could.
A 4-day break.
You could have people intrude, you know, your land. You know, if you're gonna be a watchman, you got to be a watchman 24/7. You know, you got to feed the sheep as, you know, as diligently as possible.
Shalom, okay.
Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. But you know, scripture say you got to be a watchman unto Israel. So if you're a watchman, this is a 24/7 job. Okay, you're a security guard. You're a security guard for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. There ain't no clock out. ain't no clocking out. You know, I can't one day talk about you know, the world news and how we're close to World War III, but then the next day I'm breaking down the roster for the Dallas Cowboys. You know, I'm taking a break, man. This is what's serious. This understanding this truth, you know, where we're at with the coming of Yahweh Shai. This gospel.
This is Proverbs 16. Hold that. Ezekiel, hold that. It's Proverbs 16:16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. So the chief thing on this earth is what people will see it as gold, money, riches. That's what people will see as the chief thing on earth. But the Bible says nay. The chief thing on earth is the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, these scriptures. This is the chief thing. Okay? Now, with that being stated, watch this. This is Luke. Chapter 12. Verse 46. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 47 first. It says, "And that servant which knew his Lord's will," matter of fact, 46. It says, "The Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware." And see, bro, that goes back into I didn't even see this part. Yeah, that goes back into being a watchman. You gonna have people like in the grass, bro, a troop waiting to invade. Like, yo, we know he go on vacation.
Tell you exactly.
At the Saturday, he goes on vacation. He don't do shit throughout the week.
Yep.
He only on the tower on Saturday. So we going to plot to invade on Monday. When he's sleeping, when he watching Monday Night Football, that's when we gonna come.
Yep.
That's when we gonna come. We gonna creep right up in there. We gonna creep right, when he watching Monday Night Raw, we gonna creep right in there, bucko. We taking everything. Jewelry, watches, we want everything.
This is a 24/7 gig, man. You know, and the payout is beautiful.
Oh man,
the payout is beautiful. That's why, you know, hey, kingdom. You telling me I'm ruling nations? You telling me that my people gonna be together, and our rest is it's gonna be for eternity, ruling forever? Sign me up.
Shalom, y'all wish me a shot, But
yeah, sign me up.
You got Jakes all over the road signing for the 401k plan. What about the 144k plan? How about that?
And we'll sit at the same job for 30 years just to sit up. Oh, can't wait to retire. Can't wait to retire. Can't wait to. And then you're about to retire. The economy collapsed. Everything you worked for is gone.
But how should I say you work for this bread?
This forever.
Nothing. You said thieves can't break in. No moss. That means it's not going to corrode.
Yep.
The value of it is not going to fall.
Yahweh Shai's economy is not going to collapse.
Hell
Yahweh
no.
Shai's army is not going to let there's not going to be another superpower on the earth, man.
Hell no. Hell no.
This is a complete takeover, man. And you get to be one of the generals in that takeover, man. The water.
God, let me read this again. This is Luke 12:46. Then the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware. He will cut him asunder and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. See, there it is right there. He made a separation.
Yep.
Right? You see that? He said, I'm going to have the sluggards be destroyed with the unbelievers.
Yep. So once again, it's going to be a clear separation. You're going to be like, oh, so he wasn't a man of the Lord the whole time. It's going to be manifest.
He was slacking out here.
Exactly.
He was slacking. And it just made a separation. The slackers is going with the unbelievers. So you're going to have people in the know, not doing what they're supposed to be doing, that's going to go with the unbelievers. The people who didn't even believe in the Lord, who didn't even know who he was, y'all going to die with them. That's why Yahweh Shai said, damn. He was talking to the Jakes. He was like, damn, I bet you see the way he died, you would probably say, he's the chief of all sinners. He said, I tell you, nay, y'all going to die just like them, unless y'all doing what y'all supposed to be doing too.
Exactly.
So unless y'all on y'all watchtower, y'all going to die just right along with those wicked niggas. Y'all going to die just like Kobe. Y'all going to die like, what's the nigga that just died? That Pop nigga?
Pop Smoke.
Yeah, Pop got smoked. Y'all going to get popped like smoke. Okay?
Right.
Y'all going to die just like them, because you got niggas making up all these videos, oh, Kobe died. You got some Jakes out here who ain't make videos in a week, 3 weeks. And they want to pop out of nowhere, oh, Kobe just died. Oh, what's the other boy died? Did anybody make him like Yahweh Shai?
Nipsey, yeah.
Oh, Nipsey just died. Bro, y'all didn't do all videos for a whole month, a whole week, and then when all of a sudden somebody died, now y'all want to make videos? Why wouldn't y'all been on your tower?
Or they make a video when a celebrity says something about being an Israelite.
Right.
Oh, Oprah Winfrey said she's an Israelite.
Kobe, Floyd said the Israelites are black.
Like, bro, if you don't know, come on now. They
gives
know
a fuck
that.
anyway?
They're not doing the work, so it don't matter.
Who gives a fuck about that?
Why
aren't you doing your job?
Exactly,
Let me read that again.
If somebody, the celebrity's a part of the body and they doing the work, okay,
fuck.
Shalom, cool. If you're not, fuck them. Point blank, period. This is a separation, man.
It says, and at the hour when he is not aware, and I will cut him in asunder, and I will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers.
So when he don't, so when he basically at his most lax, when he just real chill, I've been doing the work. I'ma just relax real quick, man. I only
gotta do one video a week.
You know what? I want to do something with my family this weekend. I'm not gonna go to camp. Soon as that happens, that's when Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he on your ass, man.
Day of the Lord pop off. Jacob Shovel.
Jacob's trouble pop off. Now you not in the right spirit. Now now you're basically worried. So you're all off. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he cut you all off. Now you along with the 2/3. The whole time when you knew the word and understood the word, but was slacking with it.
You weren't on your tower with it.
You wasn't on your tower. You got off your tower to basically please your flesh, man.
Which if you got wives, we're supposed to be in the world to a degree. But if you ain't got a wife and you in the world, you are an asshole.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
You an asshole, bro. I can't even imagine, bro.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine. Right. If I don't got a wife, bro, fuck this world. It ain't shit I want to do here. If I ain't have a wife, bro, it'd be a wrap.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty much and what the Ak is saying, and the other brethren know, if you have a wife, usually your wife is more so in the world than you know. That's why Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he told us our wife will kind of basically take care of those worldly needs. You know what I mean? So she's kind of going to be more so in the world. You know,
which isn't her fault.
right?
She
It's
was
not
just born that
exactly
way.
It's not her fault at all. You know. But a lot of these men, they get in that same spirit.
And that's where you fuck up.
That's where you mess up.
That's where you fucking
Now
up
you're
at.
being like them. You know.
And we're not supposed to be in that spirit.
Con.
We're not, as men, not supposed to be in that spirit.
Con.
Okay? We're supposed to be under Yahweh Bashimi Al-Shai's frequency, under his vibration. That's supposed to be like our main gig. Okay? Now, like I said, we do got time for our women, but Yahweh Bashimi Al-Shai, that's our main gig.
Right.
Leave the most of the worldly stuff to the women. Like I said, if you a man and you ain't got a wife and you in the world, you're an asshole.
Yeah, you're just bugged out right now.
It says, verse 47, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes.
Yeah, so you're gonna get it worse, man, because you knew the Lord what was coming, okay? You knew the law, statutes, and commandments. You had an understanding, okay? So apparently the apostles were breaking the scriptures down to you, but you still didn't prepare your house, man. You still didn't lay down the groundwork for your Yahushua. So guess what? Now you gotta get you gotta get beaten with many stripes, man. Jacob's trouble. You gotta be with the 2/3 now. Now you ain't gonna have no bread. Now you ain't gonna have no water. Now your kids gotta suffer. This is deeper than just you. This deeper than just you, man. If you got children, if you got a family, if you got a wife, you understand? You gotta think about them as well, man. But of course you want to do Yahweh's will, man. As a matter of fact, let me just bring this out. All right? This is Proverbs chapter 1 verse 6. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So if you're a watchman, if you've been called into this, you should be under the vibration of understanding, having fear of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Because that's where knowledge begins, man. That's how you're gonna save yourself through Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, because when you look at the fear of the Lord, you're seeing what? How people are going to die.
Exactly.
How the women going to die. The children. Everything that's going to come, and then what is that going to do? That fear is going to bring what? Knowledge. Because you're going to look into how to survive. You're going to look into ways to be not a part. I know when I first came into the truth, I was like, hold on. So you're telling me we're fucked up like this because God made us like this because we disrespected him? The only thing I was thinking about is I got to get right because I don't want to be a part of being destroyed anymore.
Exactly.
That was the fear of the Lord, which brought and paved the way for me to go get the knowledge. Because I knew if I would have stayed down the same path, that's only destruction.
Exactly.
So that fear of being destroyed and continually being destroyed in that lower state made me seek out wisdom, knowledge, understanding.
That's right.
And that's how brothers should be naturally.
Exactly. You're going to be in that spirit if you're an elect, you know? Everything you do is going to be based off of that fear. When we see people die, of course we rejoice, during these times. And when you see, economies kind of starting to downturn, we rejoice in the spirit, but at the same time, we like, listen, I don't want nothing to happen to me, man. So let me make sure I'm doing the work, Let me make sure I'm in the right spirit. Let me make sure I'm checking on brethren, okay? Let me make sure I'm feeding the sheep, Why? Because you fear your father, man. You see that. I'm gonna put it like this. You see him giving out ass whoopings. He giving out L's everywhere. You don't want a part of it. You shouldn't want a part of that. You know what I mean? So you're gonna do the work. You're gonna be in the spirit, and you're gonna be a watchman.
Grab 1 Corinthians 10.
You said 10 and 21? 10 and 21?
Okay.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 21. Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of the devils. Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils. So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, it's a separation, okay? You can't take a part of this and understanding this knowledge, but at the same time, you believe in homosexuality. You believe in this kingdom, okay? You can't partake in this knowledge and think you're going to be saved from the destruction at hand, but you still want to keep, continue going to college. You want to buy a vacation spot. You can't sit at two tables, man. Because if you're sitting at a table, if you're sitting at two tables, that means you agree with both. And that's not Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. He don't work that way. He's not the author of confusion.
This is Luke 13:1. It says, there were present at that season some that told of the Galileans whose blood Pilate had mingled with their sacrifices. And Yahweh Shai answering said unto them, suppose ye that the Galileans were sinners above all the Galileans, because they suffer such things? I tell you, nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish. Or those 18 upon whom the tower in Siloam fell and slew them, think ye that they were sinners above all men that dwelt in Jerusalem? I tell you, nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish. So basically, we look around, we see everybody just dying, being destroyed, right? Because we see these things, and then the reason why Yahweh Shai is saying this right now is because the people back then were looking on it the same way we're looking at right now. Oh, they had to have died because they got judgment. Mm-hmm. They had to have been dying because they had it coming. Yeah. That's how they were looking at it back then. That's how the men of the Lord are looking at it today. But Yahweh Shai said, listen, even though these people are dying, you might look like, okay, they're the worst of the worst, but don't get it fucked up out here.
You can be like that
right.
too.
You can end up just like them,
mm-hmm.
if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
God.
Don't get the game fucked up out here.
God.
Back over here, though, this is Luke chapter 12 and 48. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given of him shall be much required. So it says the ones that didn't know, they're going to get beaten with few stripes. So you can have a sodomite in the world who's not down with this truth. He's probably the worst of the worst. He's going to get beaten bad. But somebody who was in the truth and they knew better, and they weren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're going to get beat worse than a sodomite in the world. Because you fucking knew better and you disrespected the truth.
Right.
You disrespected Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
God, you was invited into a holy conversation, man. You turned your back on that conversation. You turned your back on the general's mission. There's consequences to that.
It's like the mafia. If they're going after a guy just to kill him, they're going to kill him. But if they're going after like somebody who disrespected the mafia or something along those lines, somebody who was a rat, so to speak, they're going to kill them, their children, everybody they know, everybody the children they knows, they all got to die. It's going to be a worse thing when you do something. Yeah, it's going to be worse than somebody they just going to just kill to kill.
Right.
And the truth is the same way. The regular people who dying out here, they're going to die. But the people who know about this and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing are going to get it worse.
Right.
It says, for unto whomsoever much is given of him shall be much required. And I just read to you in Proverbs 16:16 that this truth is better than gold. It's higher than everything on the face of the earth. It's the chief thing. So if you're not on your watchtower giving this back, because all things are done for edification. All things are done to feed the elect. So if you're getting this knowledge and you're not giving it back as a man, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Okay? They said, unto whom so much is given, much is required.
Right.
And what is that much? Okay? You can go Romans 12:1. Because this truth is the chief thing on earth. Okay? Much is given, now much is required now. Now let's see what that requirement is.
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, brethren, Salakia, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service.
So this is our reasonable service doing this work. And how we doing is making our bodies living a sacrifice. Come out here week in, week out. When I woke up today, I was tired. Okay? I'm laying in bed before camp and I didn't want to get up. Not because I didn't want to come, because I was tired. I'm like, yo, I'm fucking tired. I did not want to come because I didn't want to fucking come. I love coming to camp.
Right.
I love coming here preaching this word. If I only had to do this all day, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, look. Hell yeah. I'd do that all day.
Man, you got some people out here. You got what you say?
No, I was about to say, I anytime I do this any day over being at the plantation.
Con.
Easily.
But you got people in this truth who look at this work as a burden. They don't want to fucking do this work. They would rather go work for Esau than to fucking do this. Like, damn, we got camp today. Not because they're tired, because they don't want to fucking do it.
Right.
That's some sick shit right there.
Right.
You are a sick person. You are going to probably be destroyed. You're gonna tell Yahweh Shemi Ashai, well, it's like you asked your wife to do something for you, but she had an attitude doing it.
Right.
What?
Yeah, what's your problem? Yeah. I gave you an order.
You happy? No. It's like they do it, but the whole time they're doing it, they're pissed off.
Right.
And they want like points for doing it.
Right.
You was mad the whole time you was doing it.
Yeah.
You ain't even fucking want to do it. And that's how Yahweh Shemi Ashai looking.
Yeah, exactly.
They gonna try to look like, Lord, I did what you told me to do.
Right.
You ain't fucking want to do it.
Right, but he gonna put it on the big screen like, look, I heard everything he was saying.
Dickhead.
I know all your thoughts when you was driving to camp.
What was they thinking, bro? What was they thinking?
God damn it.
Yeah.
Cowboys play today. Right.
I gotta miss the Cowboys game.
Damn. My man's trying, look, he trying to go to the club tonight. Oh my God. I gotta go to camp.
One of my wives wanna go out to the movies.
She just said she want me home. Oh my gosh, man. I got
She's sending me
this.
pictures while she in bed naked.
Gone. But then these are the same people that think they're going, be rewarded the kingdom.
How,
Crazy.
Sway?
How, Sway? How, Sway?
You ain't got the answers?
Right. God.
You ain't got the answers, Sway?
I'm gonna read verse 2.
Come.
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh, V'Hashem Yahweh Shai. So, when we get this knowledge and this understanding, it's basically you are now renewed, okay? You become a new man.
You
Okay?
should be.
You should. If you're in the right spirit, this thing is dying fast.
Jeez,
Wow,
what's your
that was-
backlight on?
yeah.
How dark? How light?
Oh, sheesh.
What is it on, like 1,000?
Yeah.
You want your battery?
I think my son did something with it.
Tripping,
Yeah, I gotta get another one. But Salakia, but when you world, because we understand it. I mean, this shit is wicked, so it's vexing, of course. But that's why Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, he sent us the comforter of these scriptures to comfort us during these times, man. Because we're not out here. Once again, we're not out here in the dark. We actually see these things. We understand.
This is 1 John chapter 2 and 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So it says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. So if you claim to be of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, you're not going to love the things of this world. And you got a lot of people who are loving, who love this world. Okay? They can't wait to take vacations. They can't wait to
they still voting.
right, they still voting.
They still having conversations that are of the world.
They love the clubs.
Right.
They love work. Right? You just got a minute of the world that's in the truth.
Yeah, no.
What's up,
Got a
bro?
quick question, man. What's up? I'm new around here. How does this train station work?
I thought the train station was over there.
Yeah, but I say as
Oh,
far
it's
as
over here?
Yeah, that's pretty much it right there.
Oh, okay. All right. Appreciate it.
No problem.
You know you're an Israelite? You know you're an Israelite?
Yeah.
For what tribe?
No, I mean like I know about it. I'm not too deep into it.
Gotcha.
And I know what you want. I know what type of like stuff that you're saying. Though.
Gotcha.
So you know you're Israelite then?
I don't even know for real.
What are you, black then?
Shit, am I black? Black and proud, yeah.
Well, you do know his coat is black and you don't match his coat, right? So how
Yeah.
can you be black? What plane goes to black?
What plane?
Yeah, if you got Chinese people can go back to China, what plane goes to black?
What plane goes to black?
Meaning,
Chinese people, they take their plane back to China.
because
Arabs
they're
take the
Chinese.
chain back to Arabia.
Right.
Where did your plane go back to?
We have a plane.
So your plane goes nowhere. There's no land, black land nowhere.
So how can
I
you
mean-
say that you're black, but you can't trace where black is? That's what he's basically trying to get at.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about like how like our culture has been stripped away from us, and like you know, I mean like as far as our last names, more than that, last names,
Language.
Your language, your heritage.
So where do we come?
our culture.
Who are we then?
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like we don't even know who we are because of that.
No, you mean as a whole we don't know, but
Yeah.
we know.
Well, yeah.
And that's what we're trying to wake
The
up.
white
our
man
people.
know.
The white
Right.
Everyone else know.
Oh, yeah.
Our nation's the only people that don't know. And now it's getting to the point where you actually have men in our nation telling our people who they are.
How we doing it right now?
Right.
But our nation don't care.
Right.
And that's actually
I feel
going to be a detriment to you and whoever else doesn't hear these things.
Absolutely, and I feel like they they won't care. You know, like
Right.
we can do this all day, man. But shit been happening like this for a long time, and that shit has changed much. You know?
Right.
So it's like, I'm not saying don't put the message out there, don't do it, but.
Well, see, that's the thing. The message actually tells us not only why these things are happening, but what's about to happen because of all of this.
Right.
So our people are about to get cut off, and a lot of things are about to change for them that they're not ready for. That's why all of a sudden you got men throughout the world, the four corners of the world, all of a sudden waking into who they are.
Yeah.
That's something from on high, man. That means that throughout history, if you ever read the Bible, the
Right.
prophets usually, the Most High put a spirit upon them to wake up their people because some judgment is about to happen.
Right.
So just how you're in the world, me and this brother, before we came into this is how we were.
Right.
We was in the world at one point. Then there was a spirit that came upon us through apostles that we learned under. Okay, so these things are actually for your benefit, man.
Right.
Because like I said before, it's called Jacob's trouble. If you read, it's called Jacob's trouble. A lot of our people are basically about to get their ass spanked by the Most High because you're a chosen people. Okay, when it says Hebrew Israelites, that's your dude. You have a heritage.
This ain't a religion. This is a
It's
race.
not- yeah, this is a race. This
A
is actually
bloodline.
who you are. It's your bloodline.
Right.
You know, a part of your heritage is not to eat pork. A part of your heritage is to actually have multiple women. These things are a part of your bloodline. So if you don't come back to that, guess what? You gotta get it. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That basically. So if the Most High, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, He said that He has a chosen people that are specifically for Him and are going to be representations of Him on the planet.
Right.
Not the white man, not the Chinese man, but you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That means you have a standard to be held to.
Oh, real quick. What do you think happened to Tom Brady? Was caught on camera saying the N-word. What do you think happened to him?
Not shit.
At the club. At the club.
Nothing.
You don't think he gonna lose his job, bro? Let's keep it a buck.
Oh, I thought you said what do I think happened to him.
No. I said, what do you think happened to
Oh,
him?
it's a scenario.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
If he got caught on camera saying the N-word,
Right. Oh yeah. He gonna take some flack for that.
Right.
Yeah, he gonna get some flack for that.
bro, he gonna lose his job.
Yeah.
He's off the Patriots. He's gone.
Yeah.
And just like we're the representation, like he was saying, of the Most High God. So when we do things that's not according to how we supposed to act, we gonna get judgment too. We don't lose our jobs, we lose our lives and our children. Cause he kills kids. He don't give a fuck about the kids. If you fucking up, he coming for your kids too. He might get your kids just to get you in line,
Absolutely.
just so you can do what you gotta do.
Why you think we came here through slave ships? That's a punishment. Why
It
do you
was
think
written in the Bible.
It was in the Bible in Deuteronomy. Why do you think that a lot of brothers, a so-called brother, he'll look at you as your enemy? Black on black crime.
Right.
Look at you too long. Yo, what's up with that nigga, dog? Why he keep staring
Exactly.
at
Why
me?
he keeps staring at you?
Yeah.
You like, you see two white people, they be, hey,
No.
hey, Hank.
It's funny because like I try to, my brother and I talk, my brother and I cousin, we noticed that about us black people, man. We always do that.
Right.
Give a certain look at somebody, like you looking at me like that.
Right. Those are curses.
Myself, I'm trying to
Like, yo, you
change
good, cuz?
Right.
You trying to fight? You trying to rumble?
See,
Right.
like, that's not even the energy that that I'm on.
Right.
I'm trying to put
Exactly.
Out, you know what I'm saying?
But then when you take it there, you gonna naturally like, yo, what's up then?
Right.
Well, you know,
He's out of
so
defense.
what I end up doing is giving a head nod to make sure, hey, what's up? Say something like that. But
Right.
That can be misinterpreted too, saying what's up.
Yo, what's up then?
Right. What's up?
No,
What's
yeah,
up?
yeah.
You trying to square up,
What's
cuz?
up? Right.
I'm not even trying. Yeah. So I'm like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Like, talk to him as a brother at the same time, man. So,
Right. So basically what we're trying to get at is we're destroyed here in America, but to understand why our nation is the way it is and why everything is happening the way it is, you have to come back to your heritage. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like you being in the world and you don't know how to act.
For sure.
You know,
For sure.
you basically got heathen, the so-called white man. You taking after them.
Yeah.
You know, our nation. That's why we're destroyed. These people weren't given a heritage.
Yeah.
They eat their fucking meat rare, man.
Yeah.
That's some demon shit.
Bro, you know we don't like that blood shit,
We
bro.
don't like that.
Hell no.
That's
No.
a part of our
Yeah,
laws.
That's already, it's already like that,
Exactly. That's a part of one of our laws, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yo, man,
so,
cook that shit up, man. Don't give me that
so
shit,
what
buddy.
we're getting at is our people. Yeah, you may know that you're an Israelite, but it's deeper than that. You got to come back to your
And
heritage.
see, that's the thing. Like I said, when I told y'all, like, I barely even touching the surface of it.
Gotcha.
I had some people tell me about it. Just like I said, I was only like slightly introduced to it.
Right.
I wasn't really deep into it like that.
Right.
But definitely something that want to look into.
I'm about to say, man. I mean,
Your life is on the line,
Your
bro.
life is on the
Your
line.
life is on the line. You heard about the coronavirus, right?
Oh yeah.
That's light work compared to what's coming,
Do
bro.
you
That's
not
light
know
work.
that's the Most High sending plagues upon this place?
Yeah.
You
The
got
world
kids?
is about to be judged.
Yeah, man. Just had twins, man.
Girls, boys.
2 boys and a son. No, 2 boys and a girl.
Gotcha.
How old your girl?
She just born. They were born a week ago.
Wow.
Okay. You want to see your kids die?
Nah, man.
You know that's what's going to happen if you're not down with this, right?
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. You're going to have people. The Bible, listen, man. Go Isaiah real quick. Isaiah 13 and 15. Because people understand, like the Most High God, he doesn't play. He's not playing out here. He kills people. He back in the day, they was carrying the Ark of the Covenant. They was carrying it. The guy dropped it by accident. The Yahweh, the Most High God, killed him on the spot. He dropped it by accident and got smoked on the spot. Smoked for dropping it on accident. So what do you think he gonna do to people out here doing stuff on purpose?
Right. Our power is no joke, man. Our God, and in ancient days they call him Al-Shaja, which basically means demon-like power. The other nations were afraid
Terrible
of our God.
demon-like power.
A terrible demon-like power. They wouldn't mess with us. But now they think because we're in our captivity, they think that they can do what they're doing to us.
Right.
They don't understand that they're about to be judged.
Boy, they can. As
God.
long as our people are breaking the laws, they can do whatever they want to us. The only
That's
time
why-
he protects us is when we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. But if we not, it's free reign. Do whatever you want to him.
Why do you think they push homosexuality? Why do you, or especially on so-called black people? Or
Look
why
at
do you-
Dwayne Wade. Look at Dwayne Wade. You heard
Con.
about that? What he did with his son, bro?
Con.
You heard about that?
I know. I heard. It's funny because you just remind me of what Brucey was saying. That was some funny shit.
Right.
Brucey responded to it.
But that's basically that's warfare. They're using against us.
Yeah. It's
You
like
know?
pretty much trying to desensitize us to it.
Exactly.
It has worked, for the most part.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Look at the music.
Yeah.
Right.
Music.
Same thing with the music.
Movie industry.
Right.
A lot like that's become. It's like slowly becoming a norm.
Exactly,
It's like,
because the world was given into the
me
hands
having
of the
a
wicked.
son, me having like 2 boys,
Right.
man, and shit tough, man.
Yeah.
Bro,
Well, that's what I'm
imagine
saying.
your son coming home, Dad. I think I want to be like Dwayne Wade's
You know what
son.
I'm saying? Like,
What would you do? What would you say to that, bro? What would you say to that?
I don't know what to say, man.
Exactly.
I whoop his ass. That's what I'm gonna say.
So the only way, the best thing for you to, so you being in that mindset to where you want to basically protect yourself and your kids and your home, right?
Yeah.
So for you to, there's nothing physically you can do. You can get all the guns you want. You can get a huge house on an island somewhere to yourself. It doesn't matter. The only thing that's going to save you is actually understanding this and you coming back to your power, okay? Because he's going to give you a spirit of understanding if you actually search out and you seek out him, okay? So,
Bring that one for real quick.
Come on.
I'll give you this last one real quick.
Isaiah, what was it? 13,
13,
and
15.
Come. This is Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Now, the ones that are going to be found are the Israelites, are people who are not going to be hidden by the Most High God, because he's going to keep his elect hidden. The ones that was down for him and their families, he's going to basically keep them hidden. And everybody else fall by the sword.
It says, their children also shall be dashed into pieces
Their children are going to die. Where at?
before their eyes.
So that means you're going to see your children die. They're going to be people. Our people are going to see their children die. They're going to see it.
Their houses shall be spoiled.
People are going to break in. They're going to steal everything out your house they want, because in that day there's not going to be no more Starbucks, McDonald's, Walmart open up like that. So it's going to be a famine. So people are going to be coming in trying to loot food, taking whatever they want. Oh, kids, kill the kids. We don't need the kids.
And their wives ravished.
You know what ravish mean? Brutally raped. So people are going to break in, rape your wife, kill your kids, definitely going to kill you. These are the things that's waiting for the people who are not down with this. You might think you're tough. I'm tough, but I ain't that tough. I don't want that to happen to me. And when the Most High God brings it, you ain't stopping that. You ain't stopping that, bro. So when he brings it, you not stopping that. I don't care how many guns you got, how many clips you got, you not stopping that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I mentioned it's past the physical part, which I understand that part. Yeah.
And I just want to, let me just end it on, I mean, I don't know if you're about to leave, but.
I was just like, I'm trying to see where I need to go.
Gotcha. This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So a fool, when he hears this knowledge, he don't think this is real. He don't think this is coming. Oh, whatever. They don't understand that the fear and understanding what's actually happening on the planet, you gotta fear the Lord. So when he's bringing out these things and he's telling you how our God acts, that fear should come upon you. Like, hold up, I got kids. I don't want this to happen to me. You know, we in these days. You see, kind of World War III shaping up. You see the coronavirus happening. Yeah. So something is about to happen. Sure. So I want to make sure my family's protected. Right. So that fear of the Lord, that's going to begin the knowledge, because now you're going to seek out. Oh, Second Esdras, it talks about Jacob's trouble, meaning martial law. You know, it talks about the famines coming. The coronavirus, it talks about the pestilences, you know? Because you're gonna have that healthy fear and that hedge of protection over you. So you're not gonna be in darkness like all these people. These people think, they as you see, they're living their normal lives. That's why this is considered the valley of dry bones. Our people are dead. They're dead men walking, because they don't know what's about to happen, and they don't even know who they are, you know?
Just like real quick, in the heathen, the so-called white man, the Arabs, the Chinese, Japanese, the Africans, because we're not Africans. You got Africans over there in that land, but we're not them. We're two different people. Right. But the Africans, the Chinese, Japanese, all these other people, they're going to die here. They're definitely going to die. They're already dead. Only our people got a chance to survive. Only us. This is why they're enjoying. This is all the other heathens. This is their kingdom. The cops are. Who blew up the towers? Okay, who did they say blew up the towers?
The World Trade Center.
Oh, yeah.
What race? What race of people?
Middle East.
Right, the Middle East, the Arabs.
The Arabs.
Arabs.
They said the Arabs blew the towers up, right? How many stories have you heard where the cops kill Arabs in the street? How many stories?
Now,
you heard a lot.
You heard a lot of Arabs getting killed in the street. No, think about this. What he's saying is this.
I guess I should pay attention to politics more. I try not to look at.
Bro, they don't. I'm gonna tell you, they don't. That doesn't happen. I'm telling you, that doesn't happen. That's not a thing.
Now, compare it to so-called black people getting killed in the streets through cops.
Okay, yeah.
How many towers we blew up, bro?
We ain't blow up no towers.
And look at the white man. He's shooting up Walmarts, schools. How many cops are keep hunting them down? They not killed like us. What do we don't shoot up schools, bro. We might shoot up a block over some drugs. We might shoot up a party. Somebody dancing with somebody girl. Yeah. We ain't shooting up Walmarts. We ain't shooting up schools. We ain't blowing up buildings. So why are we targeted? The blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, why are we targeted when we're not doing the things all these other people are doing? You never ask yourself that question? That never seemed weird to you?
Man, don't think of it, yeah.
Do you know why? Yeah. Because once again, you are a chosen people, so they want to destroy you. They want you out. They want us out of here.
Yeah, them guys are blowing up buildings, but you niggas, ooh, we just
I
don't
can't
like you
stand
niggas.
You know why? Because you have a birthright, brother. Your birthright is the kingdom. You're gonna rule these people. You see how we built this nation up? These people have to build the kingdom of heaven up. The kingdom of heaven is going to be ruled through the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Which is going to be brought down. It's going to be
It's
established
going to be
on
established here on earth. It's not going to be some island floating in the air. Man, we're going to be a physical being. These people that's walking, they're going to be our slaves, man.
Kids too.
Kids too. They have to repay. They have to pay for everything that they've done to us, man. This is how the Lord works, man.
Look, back in the day when we were slaves, you think the white man was saying, "Oh, they're children of the slaves, they're not the actual slaves."
It's okay.
Let's give them a pass.
They fed our children to alligators, bro. They made games of literally our children's heads, man.
Fucked up.
You know? Why is that?
Why would the Most High God give their children passes when our children didn't get no pass? Bro, they killing kids today for toy guns, bro. I don't know if you heard about that story.
Yeah.
The young boy had a toy gun, the cop killed him.
Yeah.
That's because you are a chosen bloodline, man. You are a royal people. You're the next. We're the ones next to be in rulership, man. And the so-called white man, he knows that. So his job, his duty, is the same thing in ancient Egypt. They wanted to destroy all the boys, kill all the boys, man. That are what was it, like 2 and younger, or something like that. You kill them all. We can't let none of these men grow up and be and possibly be royal, possibly be the kings. That's how they feel about you now. That's why all of this happens. Why you think we in the quote-unquote ghettos?
Which the Egyptians were the Africans.
Yeah, the Egyptians were the Africans, but when we were at Africa, that's what they did to the Israelites. But why is all of these things happening, man? Because they know what's about to unfold on the planet, man.
Not the typical average American.
Right.
We talking about the ones in politics, the people higher ups that know what's going on.
Quote-unquote elite, the elite of the world, the ones who run the corporations, the ones who run the stock market.
Susan and Bill, they don't know what the fuck is going on.
Right, they don't know what's going on.
They don't know what's going on.
In their eyes, they really think that they're the top, top shit.
They do.
You know?
They think Trump's gonna make America great again.
They don't see that they're literally crumbling right before our eyes. They don't see their economies going to shit. They don't see their society crumbling. Because their pride is so much, because for so long they've been in charge. So now it's to the point where they're blind.
That's very true.
And this is what happens to a people. You get so above yourself.
Entitlement that they feel.
Exactly. So you can't see nothing.
You ever let a nigga borrow something and he had it for so long?
That he
like,
think
yo,
it's his?
he think
You're
it's
like,
his.
bro, you told me this mine. Like, I'll let you borrow that.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be like
This is how they feel.
5 months to get that back.
So they borrowed the title of being the Most High's chosen people through their quote unquote Jewish. That Jewish label, that's them saying that they're the elite. They're the top family race of people on the planet. When in all actuality it's us. They don't see that they're now put in their own trap. They don't see their economy collapsing. They don't see that their GDP is negative 4% right now. Okay? They don't see that the coronavirus is literally about to befall this whole nation. They don't see that there's 11 quarantine stations the military has now got in production right now for you. They don't see that. They don't see that they're at the end of their world. Their pride is now it's manifested in them. Now the white man, you can't tell him nothing. He think he literally got everything he got because he's the strongest. You in the hands of the Most High, dog. These people about to pay, man. That's why I said this time of us just sitting up here going with the plan. That's why all of you see, look at them. They hear me. That shit is scary to them, man. This is the biggest fear that they always had, man. For black people to come together and now understand who we are, understand what's going on, understand our enemy. They hate that, man. That shit scares them, man. So now you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna call a meeting in their communities and the niggers are waking up. This shit is done, man. This shit is done, bro. So, this is life or death. This is life or death.
I got like, something. I mean, I guess. It's
I ain't scared of nothing. I heard you say as soon as I looked over, he said, "Look, they hear me. They're scared of me. I'm not scared of shit."
That's why you coming over here because
No.
you don't like what I said. But go
No,
ahead.
I didn't hear it. That's all I heard
Go
you
ahead.
say.
Here we go.
Yeah, go
That's
ahead.
all I heard you say.
Mhm.
I looked over here because when you're walking down the street in Old Town Manassas,
Uh-huh.
and you see two guys standing about that far apart and someone talking as loud, normally there's some kind of quarrel. That's the only reason I looked
See what I
over.
mean? You hear what he just said?
A quarrel.
When you see
Not
two-
afraid of nothing.
Right, exactly. When you see two, when
You
you
should
see
be
brother-
afraid of
you
Most
should
High
be.
God.
You should be.
I'm not afraid of nothing.
Exactly. Look at your pride. You see that pride?
I said you should be afraid of Most High God. He said I ain't afraid of nothing.
He didn't say him. He said be afraid of the Most High God. I'm not
Yeah.
afraid of nothing.
Like, he tough.
They're demons,
Yeah,
man.
he is. He tough.
They're demons.
Even
man.
the average nigga on the street afraid of God.
Yeah, you're not going to just come out and be like, yeah, I ain't afraid of God. You're going to be like, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not just going to boldly just say something like that. They're
Oh, that's
demons,
wild.
man. They're devils, man. That's
Even
how they
Tupac
are.
said only God can judge me.
Right.
And
Right.
Tupac, he was a nigga of all niggas.
Exactly.
Only God can judge me. He said I can't be judged. Only God can judge
Right.
me.
Yeah, he was right about that.
White man said, man, I ain't
He
afraid
said,
of
I ain't
nothing.
afraid of nothing.
That's crazy. Those words, like, as far as like, man, I've always been a God fearer, man.
Right.
I know it's power, man.
Because
You know,
that's
I grew up-
in us naturally.
You know, I grew up in the church and everything like that. You know, my dad. I mean, that's just
Right.
Yeah, that was just embedded into me.
Right. Well, that church,
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the churches was set up to destroy our people.
the church was set up to
Jesus
destroy.
died for
That's why I didn't want to
everybody.
get too much on it, 'cause I
Right.
know-
Once again, the heathen gave us this God that loves quote unquote all people. When if you read, he doesn't.
That's not in the Bible.
It's not in the Bible.
Hell no.
He says, Esau have I hated,
Oh, yeah,
Jacob have I loved.
It's been rewritten.
Well, it's no. See, that's the thing. It's not rewritten.
The churches are not even reading out the Bible.
They're not even
I mean,
reading.
they're like cherry picking, but they're not reading full things in
picking.
context.
So just imagine if I read you a book, right? But when I'm reading a book, I'm acting like I'm reading it to you verbatim. But in actuality, I'm just telling you what I want you to know. That's the Christian church. God loves all. When the scriptures tell you that he only loves the Israelites. Oh, he's coming back for everybody. When the scriptures tell you that you have to be an Israelite to be saved. So you see, this is how demonic these people are. Do you have one emotion?
Oh, hell no.
Exactly,
Separate,
right?
yeah.
So let me ask you this. How can the Most High God who created everything, how can he have one emotion? Love. That makes sense to you?
How can a person with only one emotion understand other emotions?
Exactly. If he's the Most High God, you mean to tell me that he only has one emotion, but he made everyone to have different emotions?
That's not fair.
That's not fair at all. So this whole he loves everyone and
Matter of
everyone
fact,
can do anything they want.
If he loves everyone, how come only our people are being killed? If he loves everyone, why are only we getting killed? That's why I couldn't get down with the church, because for my whole life I couldn't get down with the church. I just could never wrap my head around it.
Right.
If God loved everybody like y'all claim in these churches, how come we getting gunned down by the cops? Only us. If it's a God who only loves everybody, but only we getting killed, I can't fuck with that God. Then that's when somebody woke me up and then broke it down, and they explained that we're getting messed up because we're his only children, and he's punishing us because he only gave us the rules, not everybody else. That's why he's punishing only us. And I was like, yo, that shit makes sense.
You said you got a son, right? Your son, he go outside with your next door neighbor. Your next door neighbor is a Chinese guy, or matter of fact, he's a so-called black man. So he's your next door neighbor. Now you tell your son, I want you in the house by 9 o'clock. I know you're going out with the next door neighbor, but be home by 9 o'clock. He comes home at 11. What are you gonna do? You gonna punish him and the son, or you gonna punish your boy?
It's my son.
Why not the
Why?
neighbor?
Why not the neighbor?
Because he ain't like me.
Exactly. The Most High, he looks at his nation. He looks at his nation the same way. So when we're going through all of this, and you see that they can do whatever they want, that's because we're his kids.
Right.
We're his chosen. They're gonna pay. But our judgment comes a lot quicker because he gave us laws. We know better. These are heathen. They never were given laws.
That's what
they
you
never
gonna tell
were
your
given
son.
a heritage.
Nigga, I told you not to come in at
Exactly, I told
9
you.
o'clock.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about what Chan did.
Right.
I told you to get your ass
You know,
here.
Yeah.
and that's how he look at us. So this is why we're here in America, which is actually Babylon.
Hold on,
This is
read this.
why.
I'm gonna read this for you so we ain't just talking shit out here.
Right.
This is Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Straight to the point. He said, you have I known out of all the people on the earth. So only our people, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, He said, I only known you because I gave you my statutes and commandments. I told you to be holy. Fuck these other people.
And y'all want to be like them?
And you want and you want to be like these heathen?
Okay, I got something for y'all.
So now you're not gonna know who you are. Now you're gonna hate your brother. now your wife is gonna be against you. So now you're gonna have child support. Now your lineage is gonna be there's gonna be no men in your family throughout generations. So you're gonna be fucked up in the mind mentally.
You grew up with your dad?
Yeah.
And your mom? See, that's one of the
that's actually a beautiful thing, because once again, a lot of us Jakes, we didn't have that luxury, you know. So those are curses that were put upon us, man. You know. So,
and even if you don't fit one curse, that means that don't mean you don't fit some of the other curses.
Right.
But as a whole, more so, it's more among our people that we don't have both parents in the household.
Right. The majority of them. Right.
But so these curses
are the curses are on majority of our people, you know. So you're gonna have exceptions, but majority of our people.
Right. If you don't fall into this curse, you're gonna fall into that curse.
Right.
You don't fall into that one, you're gonna fall into this one.
Right.
But yeah, we gonna let you go, bro. But when you get time, man, but we don't have like a pamphlet or nothing. We upload everything to YouTube.
So YouTube channel.
You can look up it's two of them.
Yeah, I see like
You can give yours first.
Just the lion next door, and then what? Trumpet.
Yeah, Trumpet and VA.
So just Trumpet
and VA 3.
All right. Yep. All right. Have a good one, man.
But you want to go Google and look up the Hebrew Israelites.
Okay.
Like I said, bro, your life depends on it. You will die out here with your kids, bro. Don't sleep on the Most High God. You will die out here.
And now that you've had this conversation,
oh
man,
yeah, now that you actually talk to us one-on-one, the Most High God gonna be like, bro, I gave you a chance. You should know better. Now you want to clock now. Now you want to clock. You're gonna be held responsible because now you want to clock.
Trumpet and VA.
Yep.
Trumpet and VA 3.
VA 3.
VA 3. All right. All right, man. All right, y'all.
All right, man. Yeah, that guy talking. What did he come over here and say?
I'm not afraid of anything.
So why did you come over here?
To let us know he wasn't afraid.
To let us know, right? Because you're
we
afraid.
wanted us to fight him or something.
That's I'm like, I seen him come over. I'm like, oh god, here he gonna say something.
Bro, we not worried about your stupid ass.
Con.
We want to whoop your ass. We would.
I'm just like, bro.
I'm just coming to let you know, pals. I'm not afraid of anything.
Like, okay, buddy.
You ain't gotta be afraid to get your ass beat out here, cuz.
That does not matter.
Most like guys still want to beat your ass even though you ain't scared. Man,
Right.
we can whoop your ass if we wanted to. But we ain't gonna do that out here. Hey, Susie. Better close out. All right, so with that, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakar Kadash.
Adawan Ratazah, Atham, Tamayim, Akim Yakal. Shalom.
Shalom, Wa Abad Babar. Yeah. Die like that.
The scripture say they're gonna know a prophet has been among them.
Yeah.
Damn, the poor fuck. My wife give held it now. They killed my kids.
You in the house like, oh, but you just watching your wife.
He take it right back to that moment. Cause this ain't some